Oh my god, guys. Why am I doing this here and now? Why am I suddenly becoming an investigative journalist dissecting this show? I don't know. Welcome back to the Summer I Turned Pretty podcast review, whatever this is, episodes 2 and 3. Last night, I watched episode 2 in what was dreamy haze. I had a sense of what was going on, a sense of what wasn't going on. I was tired. There was the Jeremiah of it all. Oh my god, this is so stupid, but I love it. Just to start the episode with a car crash is just so much, personally. And so seeing fucking Steven and Taylor have that damn sexy ass fight where he's like, we belong together, and she's like, no we don't, and they're just fighting because she's self-sabotaging so hard. But the way that they just keep going back to each other, and then he gets into a car crash for her. Not like he crashed the car, he gets into a car accident. He tried to turn around, and then they choreographed that pretty well, actually. I liked how the car crashed. Let's see. Great acting on everybody's part. Taylor Jewel is her name. Taylor Jewel. Why are the Jewels last name Jewels? I don't know, but I think that's pretty cool. Anyway, our jellyfish, whatever that means, because it's jelly bean. Her mom calls her Bean. I don't know. I'm just figuring it out. He's engaged. At the end of episode 2, the thing is, episode 2 was crazy because things, Chekhov's gun, but reverse, opposite. There was Steven getting into this car crash and it's serious, but then he ends up okay. And Conrad gets into this medical program, but then gets fired doing something wrong. There's a lot to track with all the characters this season, which I'm appreciating because I'm a person who likes a lot of stories going on. A lot of different dynamics. And then, this is just a side note, in between all of the ads being like the John Cena movie that's like, and then you're like, what? You're like, I'm just watching a family drama. And now I see guns and whatever happening. I don't know. I don't like it. Sorry. More sip water. 1 second. Might have to delete that in the edit, but maybe I don't. I'm thinking too much about the edit. Sorry, guys. I think too much about the edit sometimes. So what else we have? There's also Chekhov's gun with jewelry. The fucking necklace that Conrad gives Belly, and then he takes it back. And it's like, cool. And then Jeremiah gave her a puka shell bracelet after cheating on her in Cabo. And we never see Belly wear it. But somehow Taylor knows about it and yells at him about it. And it's like, there's a lot of, let's say Chekhov's gun is equivalent to Jenny Han's jewelry, is what I'm thinking here. That's the relation as a film student that I'm making. Why is the frat named Ben? I don't know why the frat is named Ben. Does anybody else see that? Because it just says Ben. I don't know. We have a freaking confirmed gay character. Redbird, that stoner that aided and abetted Jeremiah's cheating. Well, he's gay. What a win for the gay community. What a win for gay teens everywhere. That who they get to look up to is just this stoner frat guy. What me and Sean had was real. Never gonna get mentioned. Also doesn't get mentioned fucking Annika. Annika never gets mentioned, period, but we'll just keep going. Let's see what else I have in my notes. Steven is sexy again with the Asian joke because he said, she was like, you're good at math. Taylor's mom, which is such a typical Taylor's mom thing to say. You're so good at math. Oh, because I'm Asian? No, because you're a valedictorian. Damn, I love Taylor's mom. I think Taylor's mom is probably who I want to be when I grow up, even though her hair salon is in the gutter right now. I think I want to be Taylor's mom when I grow up. That's another thought. And then also, why is Steven sexy for his fucking 10 Things I Hate About You t-shirt poster on his wall? Why is Steven watching 10 Things I Hate About You? I don't know. It's just sexy. So I'm crushing on Steven right now. Also, the dad is sexy. I hope y'all know that I only send this to my closest friends. So if you're listening, thank you so much. I love you. So that's what I had to say about their parents. Oh, Jer looked weird for his speech. the stylist was bad. Steven was in a nice suit, and Jeremiah was just like, he wasn't even in black. He just looked like a little kid for his mom's dedication, so I felt like that was kind of weird. He was wearing a linen shirt while Belly they literally had a please makeover sesh. Which, again, needle drops in this show. Oh my gosh, I'm so mad about this one needle drop, guys. I'm mad about the Sufjan Stevens needle drop in episode 2, where Belly compares cheating on her in Cabo to her and Conrad spending a few days together as family. I'm sorry, what's the relation here? He had sex with another person. This is your brother, cousin, lover. Oh, this show is so complicated. This is your brother, cousin, lover, and you're in the same house on vacation. That's just not. And they didn't do anything. That was kind of awkward. Speaking of Conrad, he's not doing well at this place. I didn't realize that he hadn't been around his family in 2 years, which is insane. After his mom died, he just lost contact with everybody except for Jer and his dad, but everybody else over text. So then when Conrad and Steven are back together and they're supposed to be boys, it's so awkward. And they're a lot older now than before, considering it's been 3 years. And they're both full-time jobs and full-time students. So that was an interesting dynamic to see, to be honest. And then Conrad being just awkward at the dinner table. Oh my God. Adam fucking sucks. There's just nothing about it. He's just kind of a dick, but I think he is also grieving his wife, but he's just being weird about everything. I don't know. I think he's supposed to be the villain, but he also saved last season, so it's kind of complicated. Conrad and Belly look at each other. That was a great scene, I guess. I wrote that down because I don't think there was a needle drop. I think it was just them checking each other out to be like, oh my gosh, it's good to see you, but it's also crazy to see you. So I liked that dynamic for sure. Oh my God. I wrote the shot of the seafood tower and Conrad after Belly and Jeremiah announced their fucking engagement. Oh my God, this girl is 21 and she is getting engaged. Girl, what is wrong? Don't do that, girl. The family is pissed. It's Thanksgiving episode of Gossip Girl. The way that it's shot and the way that they're all yelling at each other and the way that Belly and Jeremiah are fighting them off and Conrad is just still and then the seafood tower appears and the shot is perfect. I had to talk about that as a filmation. I loved it. I loved the fight. Oh, when the cars drive off at the same time and they got that shot, that was crazy. I thought that was insane. And Conrad just standing and being in shock. I think the winners of episode, let's call it the acting challenge. I think the winners of episode 2 are probably the girl who plays Taylor, Rain Spencer, and Chris Briney. Honestly, he does really well. And then he's also my favorite in episode 3, just based on that. But also, it was Lola Tung's show. It's for sure her show. And she ran episode 3 like the damn Marines. So good job on her. That's all I have to talk about. Let's see how long it's been. Oh my God, it's been 13 minutes. I'm a little stressed editing wise, but it'll be fine. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey as I try to get the fuck through this show. It's really stressful, but it's also really fun and I don't have much to do these days. So if you're watching this, I love you and I appreciate you and I might just keep doing these and keep doing other things as well. If you want to check out what I've got on my socials, please do. I will see you guys later. Bye.